Tips to know the types of fishing rod to acquire. Fishing rod holders take the inconvenience out of fishing for a variety of reasons. For one, it is a convenient storage device, especially when one is in a kayak. Rather than holding the paddle in between the legs while fishing, a fishing rod holder stores the rod in place, therefore enabling anyone to carry multiple rods or, if one insists so, carry multiple paddles. It also makes trolling easy as the holder keeps the fishing rod in place as one travels to a number of fishing spots. Also, when unhooking a caught fish, rod holders keep the rod secure. More importantly, they help one catch more fish at the same time, enabling a kayak look versatile and extremely well designed. Here are some tips that could prove helpful in order to determine the types of fishing rods one should purchase. To attach or to not attach. There are basically two types of fishing rod holders, one that could be attached to the exterior of the kayak and one that is put in the flush. Both have different functions and both work well accordingly. The choice all depends on what one prefers to use and how. To those who prefer the unattached. The unattached type of fishing rod holder comes in two forms, the straight and the angled. Most kayaks use the angled form. When this type is used, one has a good chance of being able to stroll because the rods veer away from the kayak. To those who prefer the attached. If the straight type is used, one is able to keep the fishing rod in the middle of the kayak and therefore works best in keeping the rod in storage. This straight type of fishing rod holder is good for the Tower and Cobra Navigator model of a kayak. The homemade fishing rod holder. One could just as make his or her very own personalized fishing rod holder using common PVC. Or one could also start out by getting a milk crate and attaching it to a kayak with the use of straps. The alternative type of fishing rod. There is another type of fishing rod holder that could be placed just above the kayak. These are usually tubes that are called ram as well as tie lock. As the latter's name implies, it locks the rod in place and usually consists of a male and a female part. This part difference allows the two to be separated. Manufacturers that generally make this type of fishing rod are Atwood, Scotty and Roberts.